Welcome back to Jacob's Toys. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends Disney Plus wave WandaVision. I think just straight off the bat, the thing that I really like about this is the translucent cape. I think it's a really nice touch. Before we get the timer up, let's have a quick look at the box. Obviously having the Disney Plus logo and the WandaVision logo is quite a nice touch and new to this wave. Have a look at the picture on the back. The artwork is exceptionally nice, and it shows the Build-A-Figure there, which is of course Captain America's wings. Right, straight off with the timer, the WandaVision. Right, first of all, I think let's have a look at the accessories. You've got 2 fisted hands and 2 open hands. That's all that comes with this figure. As I mentioned a minute ago, we've got the translucent cape there. The detail is pretty good. I can't really fault it, to be perfectly honest with you. It's got a lot of texture in from head to toe. Very similar to the Visions in the past. Nice articulation, obviously, in the arms, legs. All the standard articulation that you get. You've come to expect in Marvel Legends. Stands quite nicely. There's quite a few poses that you can obviously put him into. This is more of a kind of a neutral pose, obviously, or a vanilla pose that I'm going for here. As I said, translucent cape is a nice touch. Let's have a look at the previous versions of the Vision. We've got the one that came in the Endgame wave, I think it was. That's like a phase in, so it's like kind of half translucent, half not, and then obviously the one that we got in the 2-pack that's a little bit more hard to come by nowadays, which is just him in his standard getup. Something I did not notice from the promotional shots is there's a couple of differences here. I thought that the white one was going to be a straight up repaint. I'm going to get rid of the translucent one because I think he's the weakest of the 3. It's a nice touch on the cape there, but I'm going to get rid of him for a second and just make a comparison between these two. As I said, I thought he was just a straight up repaint, but it turns out that he's not. The cape is obviously a completely different cape. It's a different shape, it's a different size. You can see on the original release there's quite a lot of detail there in the cape. Even though there's only 2 colours in it, there's a lot of detail, a lot of texture. Where if we take, let me just get him stood up, we take a look at the WandaVision, I can't help but think that this looks a little bit like a shower curtain, if I'm totally honest. It's nice and it works with the figure, however the more I look at it, the more it looks like a shower curtain, so possible cosplay coming in soon. If we have a look at the 2, as I said, the detail is pretty much the same. However, if you look at the cape, the top of the cape, which connects to the Vision, obviously there's a little bit of difference there. There's a bit of a different shape, a little bit of a different size. But apart from that, pretty much everything from what I can see matches up. The gloves, the boots, the texture, the detail in the actual body. It's pretty much a like-for-like repaint, except for that detail on the cape that is obviously attached to the cape anyway. One thing I've noticed as well is the heads. The heads are actually very different. Again, I thought that they were just a straight repaint, but they're 2 very different heads when you actually look at them. Let's just take a closer look at them side by side. If you turn them around, they stand pretty much shoulder to shoulder. I said the bodies are pretty much the same, only difference being the cape and the head. I definitely prefer the cape on the original release. It would have been nice to have got that same cape on the translucent. However, one thing that cape, it is difficult to kind of pose with other figures. If you look at the detail here on the head, it's really, really nice. It's definitely an improvement from the original head. You can see there where the Mind Stone is and where that blue computer chip is. It's a little bit different there as well. But the actual detail in the face is a little bit different as well. I think they've really hit the mark with this one. I love the character in the show. There was something very eerie about him, and he represented the character in the comics quite well. And I think they've done a really, really good job with this as a figure. I actually think I might actually go as far as saying that he's my favourite MCU Vision figure. Definitely out of these 2 anyway. Let's just get the other one back just for the sake of comparison. This is a good one. Obviously I think with having the phase in kind of effect on one of the figures was a nice touch. But yeah, I think out of the 3, I think White Vision actually might be my favourite. So that's my 5-minute review. He is a fantastic figure, very similar to the other ones. If you don't own one of the other ones, then I would suggest picking up the white one and doing a bit of customization, because you'll definitely end up with a good solid Vision figure. But yeah, there's my 5-minute review into the last couple of seconds there, and I think the new white one might actually take the top spot. Thanks very much for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tune in for a few more 5-minute reviews of the Disney Plus wave coming very soon.